What's up, heathens? How y'all doing?
NotJah Witness here, about ready to take down the full of shit fucking chubster that we all know and love as Outhouse Gleason. Sorry, that is Godless Engineer for those who don't know his real name. When I first heard I was going up against the dunny for this round, I had to laugh to myself. I mean, what on this flat earth?
The earth flat. Suck my nuts.
Were those fucking geeks thinking, pitching this Aussie funny cunt up against that bumbling American porta potty? I mean, he requires props to be funny, and that still doesn't work. I feel a bit sorry for him, but that shit is why we watch his channel. Oh, wait, no, just kidding. We only watch for KC. Just look at this idiot, wearing these stupid big hats so they might catch all the things that go over his thick head. Let's face it, the best thing about your channel is Caitlin. You need to change the channel name to KC, because she is actually interesting, and you're about as useful as a knitted condom from Nadine, but would make for a great sidekick, mate. Speaking of contraceptives, you're the poster child for why you should pull out your bot-buying toilet. If God was real, even he would have forgiven your old man for spilling his seed that day. What people might not know is after G is done his stream, he puts on his gimp suit and gets ready for KC to give him some Jesus dick. Caitlin is always on the lookout for the latest Jesus sex toys because that is your fetish, GE. We know. How is the baby Jesus butt plug, by the way? I'd bet Caitlin can't wait to put a gag in your mouth to shut you the fuck up at the end of each day.
Good, because, you know, I want the fat, and the Jews can't have the fat. Everybody loves a good, wholesome vitamin D milk. The D is for dick. Oh, fuck. We're going to get to that later. All right, sorry. Yeah. I'm getting shit mixed up.
That's okay.
Well, John does have a big channel, and that's great, even if most of them are only subbed to make fun of you. I'm not subbed, but that's because I don't think it's right to poke fun at the slow kids. Now, I know I do grade Dr. Guyman's videos, but you have to give credit where it's due. He, at least, has a few IQ points on you. Diabetes, the backwoods bathroom boy, claims he is a mythicist, and that's great. You know, I am too. You believe Jesus was a myth and isn't real, whereas I believe your intelligence is a myth that isn't real. I suppose I should thank you for having me on a few weeks back, Squatter Potty, but I won't. I know you needed to give your channel an injection of smarts, solid wit, and class. You know, to mix it up a bit and try something new for a change, and I'm always more than happy to help you out there. The one thing I do like about this scruffy old partition for pooper plopping is that he's always willing to admit to being wrong or not knowing something, which tends to happen a lot, or any time he decides to stream or upload a video. Knowing that you're stupid is only half the battle, GE, but you do try. This harbinger of hemorrhoids is known for his dumb fuckery going after flat earthers. I suspect it might be because he finally found people with a lower IQ than himself to pick on. Look, he required Paul Agia to read a children's book to him.
What does all this got to do with dinosaurs?
Needs Caitlin to drive him around.
I'll teach you how to play poker.
Okay, thank you, honey.
You're welcome.
And even needs Caitlin to explain the Bible to him, for fuck's sake.
When it says leprosy, it doesn't necessarily mean leprosy.
Okay.
Okay?
I mean, have you ever seen him do a video without Caitlin involved? He couldn't even get a fucking sandwich without her. Even KC herself admitted to her own slavery to this cunt, saying it's a full-time job putting up with him. We all know the Diarrhea Depository enjoys singing, but what I love is how much of a bitch he is for money. Try it, just pay him a few dollars in a live stream and he becomes your bitch for a few moments. Therefore, by my unbreakable logic, in the dictionary you should find GE's name, John Gleason, as the definition of a cheap whore. To be clear though, I'm sure KC doesn't need to pay him. He doesn't even hide the fact that he's her bitch. Now, I was thinking about throwing in a science joke about relativity for our favourite gravity-assisted coprolite compositor, but being from Alabama, I know he would just mistake it for one of his hillbilly blood relatives and try and fuck it. So a kind thank you to the Geek Room and our Godless Geeks for having me on again to redeem myself with my in a battle of the losers. It is always gratifying to know that if I suck, well, so does John. I love you all. Thank you very much, GE, for the great times. Peace out from the imaginary underworld, and remember, I'm NotJah Witness.
Black hole sun, won't you come